today we present at IEFE Institute, Nagpur. We have Milind sir with us. He is the director of IEFE and he has provided some of the great fire engineers to our nation. So I welcome sir in the Thoughts on Education episode. So sir, welcome to this episode.
First of all, I say good morning to all of you. And our institute name is Indian Institute of Fire Engineering. In short, we call it IIFE. IIFE was established in 1996. It was the first college in private sector. We were having one government college in Nagpur itself, that is Nagpur Fire Service College. And second is our college, that by name Indian Institute of Fire Engineering. It was established in 1996. Till then, we are running it in a very good way. Our students are placed in all best companies of India as well as abroad, and they are doing fairly well. Good. More and more students are coming to our institute, and they are opting for this education. This education is a little different as compared to traditional education. ये एजुकेशन जो होता है ये एक प्रोफेशनल एजुकेशन ये भी है, इसमें एक नोबल क्लॉज है इस एजुकेशन में। ये एजुकेशन लाइफ सेविंग, देश की मालमत्ता बचाने का, वेल्थ जो उसको बोलते हैं, उसको बचाने का काम करते हैं, लाइफ बचाने का काम करते हैं, सेफ करते हैं इंडस्ट्रीज को, प्रिकॉशंस लेते हैं इंडस्ट्रीज में कोई हादसा ना हो, आग ना लगे। इंडस्ट्रियल सेफ्टीज को देखते हुए जितनी मशीनरीज है उसको सेफ गार्ड कैसा करना चाहिए, सेफ्टी ट्रेनिंग्स होती है, टूल टॉक्स होता है, कोई भी काम करने के पहले कौन आदमी क्या काम करेगा और उस हिसाब से सब लोग काम करेंगे। जब ब्रेकडाउन्स होते हैं तो ब्रेकडाउन्स में हर आदमी की क्या क्या जिम्मेदारियाँ होती है, उस जिम्मेदारियों से ये कैसे काम होता है, ये सारा प्रोसीजर वर्क सेफ्टी एक बहुत बड़ा एस्पेक्ट है। कोई भी इंडस्ट्री में आप देखेंगे, इंडस्ट्री के अंदर एंटर होने से लेके आप इंडस्ट्रीज को चलने से लेके बड़ी बड़ी जो मशीनरीज चलती है वो सारी सेफ्टी एस्पेक्ट्स को लेके ही चलती है, और सेफ्टी बहुत डिमांडिंग है। इंडस्ट्रियल सेफ्टी के लिए सीट्स बहुत मुश्किल से मिल पाती है। सारे जितने भी सेफ्टी में काम करने वाले लोग होते हैं वो इंडस्ट्रियल सेफ्टी रहे तो उनका एक अलग प्रमोशन, एक अलग दर्जा होता है।
Definitely, sir. Safety plays a very important role in any industry, and you being a pioneer of fire engineering, IEFE, you help with this industry to get more and more good engineers.
Right.
So now I want to move to my first question. So, sir, you held key position in educational institutions throughout your career. So, what kept you connected to the education sector, and how has your experience been with the institute?
See, first of all, this I told you before also, this is a different kind of professional education. And basically the students who take the education over here, they work in the industries and they do the novel work, basically. Not only in industry, in government sector, everywhere there is a fire stations and corporations. Every city has a corporation. So nowadays, apart from corporations, many Mahanagar area is coming up. If you see MMRD in Nagpur, in Mumbai Mahanagar, like we in UP, Bihar, everywhere there is a new Mahanagar area is coming up, and they need a different fire stations. So there is a lot of scope. I'm connected with the students, and students take the education over here and they get the job. I'm happy that they are getting a good job. Likewise, we are connected to students, and I see that they get a proper training on machineries. It is not the machineries basically who helps to douse a fire, but it's a man with a sense, with education, having a tool in his hand, a student having a tool in his hand. He can douse any fire, he can fight to any hazardous thing in this sector.
Definitely, sir. Now, sir, I'll move to my second question. Being a director of IIFE, what is your philosophy of leadership and how would you describe your leadership style?
See, basically, this education, well, there was no one in this education. Only one college was there, as I told you, that were central government college, fire service college. At that time, we have moved, we have worked very hard with MSBT, and we formed a committee. We called all the maximum fire officers of our country. With some of them, we took a conferences with MSBT, a part of it, and we came up with this process in diploma. This thing. We are not in degree courses, but we are in a diploma arena. And I think diploma we are doing a 2 years course. Actually, diploma is of 3 years course, but we have compressed it and made it the 2 years course maximum, so that a student can, in a very less time, can achieve a job and he can get a good experience on it. Basically, these are our aim is to get a student a good job in a very short duration. Learning 5-6 years and doing the same thing, it will basically a student spends most of the time, maximum time is studying. And our motto is different. We think that study less and work more.
Definitely, sir. And our country needs such a young force who are employable, because the major problem which we are facing right now is unemployment. And if the professionals which are coming out of their UG courses and PG courses are not employable, so I really appreciate that you are working on youth to make it more employable. Now, sir, I'll move to my next question. It is based on your curriculum. So, how does the curriculum of IAFE ensures the best practice of industry?
See, curriculum is designed by most experienced people in this country as well as abroad. I told you before also that it has been designed with taking consideration to the most experienced fire officers of our country, and in coordination with Maharashtra State Board of Technical Education, Mumbai, and Directorate of Technical Education. We see these are the prime education organizations of our state and of our country, basically. With them, we have coordinated, and we want undoubtedly a best curriculum which we can able to give to the students and to the professional arena of this profession, firefighting and industrial safety.
Yes. Now, sir, I'll move to my next question. So, it is based on students with different races and economic backgrounds. So, any insight into how IAFE could be more welcoming to the students of different races or economic background?
See, IAFE basically their motto is to train students. It is not the motto to earn money. Basically, we are basically here to impart good education. Now, if you see, it's IIFE, as compared to other institutions, I think IIFE is very small. But if you see our area of student coming from to our institute, it's throughout India. You will find, a student from Assam, Gujarat, Jammu Kashmir, Bihar, UP, right from Kerala, the students are here. And we are happy to see the students coming out throughout India and taking this education and getting placed in very good industries, and we are happy with that.
Sir, I'm really impressed that you have students who are from different backgrounds, from different states, and actually diversity helps any college to get to make a student, grow in each and every form. Now I wanted to move to my another question. What do you think your roles and responsibilities to the institute and to the students?
See, we are right now also we are doing our role and responsibilities to the student and towards the institute also. We are day by day we are trying to give a more good type of education. We are inventing different types of education activities to be imparted, and which covers all the new methodology or technology which are coming up day to day in our country as well as abroad. Day by day the technology has been increasing. Day by day the new methodology is coming up. day by day the new machineries are coming up. People all over the world are making machineries which will help to douse the fire, a different kind of fire. See the technology nowadays, people are coming with different kind of things. If you see the car, it's coming up with different polymers and different kind of materials. Even in industries, even in offices, they are using a different kinds of material, polymers, plastics, and looking for partition and all. See, the hazardous is growing in that way. They are not thinking about the hazard activity. How they are inflammable, they are inflammable to the fire, and what kind of activities, environment. Looking to this, we see that our students day by day are more. They should educate more. They should activate, do the activity in this field so that they can control over this kind of fire. So this is something new type of products industries are developing, and we want to overcome that. In case of fire, we want to overcome that fire also. So we are open to all technologies. We are open to all industries. Industries, when they are coming up with a new product, they definitely come to our institute. They present their product in our institute. They give us all the specifications of the institute, and then we also study here that how we'll overcome this in case of emergency, in case of fire, how we'll overcome this product. This is all we are doing in our institute.
Sir, it's really very nice to hear that you are preparing your students to fight with the more hazardous conditions which are creating, as company are trying to reduce the cost, but they are making a workplace hazardous. So you are teaching your students, you are educating them to fight with that particular condition also. Now, sir, I'll move to my next question. What would you like people to know about your institute which they may not know?
Definitely. See, till 2003, I think so, we were the only institution in our country imparting this kind of education in fire safety, industrial safety, hazard management, environment. Nowadays, if you see, there are many institutes have come up in this arena. Most of them, if you see, they have come here to earn money, basically. And the discipline has drastically came down because of this kind of institute. They are not teaching the students what to be taught to them. But only thing they are doing is to earn money, and short time courses they are not teaching the students. They are not keeping the faculties. The faculties are not abreast with the latest technologies which are coming up. They are only imparting the education in a very small way, and most of the students are not gear up with when they come out, when they pass out, they are not fully trained. In that way, if they are not fully trained, how they can save the industries? How they can save this life of people? These are all the problems which we are facing. We tell all the students that first, before going for this education, you go through it, study which institution is proper, which institution is giving you the best education. कौन सी इंस्टीट्यूट आपको सबसे ज़्यादा अच्छा एजुकेशन देंगी, कौन से इंस्टीट्यूट के पास में सबसे ज़्यादा अच्छी फैकल्टीज है, और आप उनके रिव्यूज़ पढ़िए, स्टूडेंट्स के रिव्यूज़ पढ़िए. प्रैक्टिकल के लिए ग्राउंड होना चाहिए. प्रैक्टिकल का वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. As you all know, this firefighting itself tells you that practical is very important. और प्रैक्टिकल जहाँ कुछ होता ही नहीं है, आपको कुछ पढ़ाया ही नहीं जाता है, तो ये हज़ारत हो सकता है. आपके लिए भी ये जानलेवा हो सकता है. 1 kg का प्रेशर एक होस पाइप के अंदर में मेंटेन होता है. कैन यू इमेजिन? अगर उसको प्रॉपरली नहीं पकड़े, आपने उसको प्रॉपरली कैच नहीं किए, तो वो 8 kg का प्रेशर हिट हो सकता है आपके सर के ऊपर और कैजुअलिटी हो सकती है. तो ये सब बहुत सारी चीज़ें इसमें हैं जो कि स्टूडेंट ने अच्छी इंस्टीट्यूट सर्वे करना चाहिए और ये देखना चाहिए कि कहाँ से रिकॉग्नाइज्ड है. दैट इज ऑल्सो इक्वली इम्पोर्टेंट. आप पढ़ लेते हो, बाद में पता चलता है यार उनको रिकग्निशन ही नहीं है. So this kind should not be happen. These things should not be happen with the students. People say आपका साल बर्बाद हो जाता है, पैसा बर्बाद हो जाता है. So while taking admissions, you should always see institute should be proper. It should have the infrastructure. It should have the equipment. They should have the faculties. Then you take the admission. This is my request and this is my advice to students. So before taking any admissions, you should go through it.
Definitely, so this advice will work for many students. And as I was coming to your office, when I see your campus, so it is a really very big campus with all the equipments, necessary equipments are available for the education of the students. So, and this commercialization of education, which you have mentioned earlier, it is definitely impacting the quality of education which the students are getting. And in courses like fire engineering, where the life of a person who is ensuring that, who is maintaining this order there, and the person who are inside that particular situation, the life of both these persons will be in danger.
Definitely.
So as you definitely said that we should not go if we are going for a particular institution, then we have to make sure that that institution is providing education in the right manner. So thank you so much sir, for the great advice. Now I'll move to my next question. Throughout the interview, I have seen many strengths of your college. Now I wanted to ask you, what do you see as the greatest strength of IEFE?
See, greatest strength of our institute is our faculty. Our faculty, our infrastructure, our equipments, our training, our associated fire officers with us. They are coming over here to take the classes over here. See, actually, the student who pass out of our institute, he should be loaded with all the knowledge and all the he should know how to run all the equipment. That is what we want, basically. A student passing out from any other institute and having no knowledge, it's dangerous to him also. It will cost his life. So this is what I think the student should learn. If you are joining some professional course, do it in a professionally. Do it and get all knowledge what the profession needed, basically. That's it.
So, sir, our viewers get many messages from you throughout this interview. Now, I wanted to ask you any suggestion you would like to give to the current youth and the aspiring students.
See, I want to tell, this is a good question you have asked. Basically, this is a different profession. And most of the students, when they decide to go for this profession, they have to decide thoroughly. Because it is not like that if you opt for this profession और बीच में से छोड़ दिए, ये profession ऐसा नहीं है, it won't take you anywhere. इसको आपको मन पक्का बनाना पड़ेगा. हमको ये प्रोफेशन में जाना है, ये पक्का सोचना पड़ेगा. ये प्रोफेशन में भी बहुत हाइट्स है जो कि आप गेन कर सकते हैं और ये प्रोफेशन में भी बड़ी चैलेंजिंग जॉब है बेसिकली. ये प्रोफेशन बहुत नोबल है और अगर स्टूडेंट्स को ज्वाइन करना है ये प्रोफेशन तो अपना मन पक्का बनाए, पूरी इंफॉर्मेशन गैदर करें और फिर इस कोर्स को ज्वाइन करें. इट्स अ वेरी गुड प्रोफेशन.
Yeah. So in the end, sir, I just wanted to ask you about the fees which you charge for these courses and tell me something about these courses, because it is a very niche course and the students are not very aware about these courses. And as you mentioned earlier, that they get an admission into some institute which is not offering the quality education. So just explain us about this course and the fee structure which you offer, because if they get selected in your institution, then this might be the best opportunity they can get.
Definitely. See, when you want to join something best, you have to spend best. That is for sure. If an institute is having a good infrastructure, if an institute is having good faculty, if an institute is having a good equipments, so you have to pay a little bit extra. If you go to institute which doesn't have anything, nor infrastructure, nor faculties, nor nothing, you are wasting your time. You shouldn't go there. Instead, do something different. Don't waste your time by just going to that institute and killing your time. Time is very precious. money is precious. Apart from money, time is very precious. If you waste your time, that's a very important time of your life. See, when you join this course, you are just opting for something to make a career. You are searching for career, and that is a very precious time. If you waste that time, you lost everything. No doubt, I agree. My fees is higher, little higher, not very high. Apart, if you consider the other institute, but you just visit the other institute, visit my institute, call me from railway station. If you are out of Nagpur, you just call. You come to Nagpur, you call me from railway station. I will send my vehicle to collect you. You come, visit, have your look, and then take your decision. I will give you my conveyance to visit other institute also. You visit each and every institute, and then you take your decision. Don't go for cheaper this thing. This institute which is having nothing, only name.
Just the classroom.
Don't go for that. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your parents' money also. That's it. That is what I want. Thank you.
Thank you so much, and we would want to thank you to have this interview with us. Many students will get benefited by your experience and by our words. So I want to thank you, sir, to be a part of our campaign.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.